So, there appears to have been a minor glitch in the last one. I mean, it was almost 15 minutes, but Amnesia crashed. It booted me back to the last save point. So I just ran back through the contents of the last video because it would have been silly to re-record it. So I had just picked up this page and read through the first page of it, I believe. Yeah, the human vessels part. Sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I'm still disturbed by the fact that human vessel. What the heck? I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I... Oh, boy. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. You're gonna put acid in the wine bottles, ain't he? That man worries me. Okay, so let's get the key that everyone's been eyeing. That ain't my imagination. Now I honestly don't know what sounds are background noise and what sound is that whatever was groaning. That door was locked a second ago. May or may not have picked that up in the last video, but as I had to redo, yeah, I rushed through this room a little bit. Slightly freaked out. Yeah, I went that way last time, and this led to the big room. Gonna assume that whatever it is not quick. I don't know where it is, and that's what's really making me... I'm gonna run. Those are sounds that should not be coming from abandoned buildings. Just afraid that it's going to be waiting around a corner, that I'm going to haphazardly wander across it, or I'll be standing still and it'll walk up behind me. Nobody needs to... Well, you can't see me, so you don't get to see me jump. Oh, good. A door that incites a loading screen. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. And... oh... well... more flesh growths. Grande Cuba. Exploding flesh growths, no less. Ow! Quit exploding at me. His heart's turned a little green. That's not what I would call all is good, but hey, to each their own. Well, that door ain't being... I can walk on it. Is that... I think it's growing on a rock. What the heck is it? Flesh doesn't typically grow like a fungus. It's typically attached to something, and so help me if this castle is a living thing. Man, that makes my heart skip a beat. Oh, that's like surprisingly nerve-wracking. Now I'm glad for the pigeons that I was previously laughing about. That's the key I was looking for, so I'm kind of backtracking to where the key should open. and really hoping that nothing kills me. Here's the key on the door. It's a fair mechanic. Okay, so you double-click items in order to use them on environmental items. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Beware when standing in darkness, you're safe. What if this is all a hallucination and he's really trapped in that stone chamber? That really would be hilarious. Well, creative. I mean, wouldn't call it hilarious, it'd be sad.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
There are thumping sounds that should not be coming from places. Oh crud, this room. Vague memories of Markiplier barricading himself in this room come to mind. That man brings so much joy to the world. If by chance he ever watches this, which I extremely doubt, hello! That's about all that can be said. You're a good man, Mark. Don't ever let people get you down. I'm afraid to pick this bottle up, though, because this room just stinks of death trap. Those footsteps. Those footsteps are not helping my courage here. Oh, I keep holding down the control key. I'm used to games that you have to do that to stay crouched. This reminds me why I will not be playing Penumbra. Well, the first one wasn't so bad. The second one got really scary. It's alright. Been binge watching Markiplier lately. Yeah, it was by total luck of the draw that Steam put this on sale, like right after I had been watching related things. Please don't be zombie in room. Tinderbox. There's a wood planer and a plank of wood. Oh, there's another chemical. It says calamine. Oh! Really? Oh, man, that would crush a skull. Does that mean this guy's not human? I mean, that is a heavy barrel landing on his head. Oh, and there went the stuff I just lit. Okay, so, let that settle out. What did I pick up? I have cuprous, cuprite, and calamine. I was right, I thought that said calamine. I'm kind of happy that I'm locked in here, because that means nothing can sneak in on me. At the same time, it does me no good to stay locked in here. Well, he can't pull that, actually. Cool. Weight values to the objects. Huh. Can I move that one rock? Nope. Huh. Oh, right on the face. That should help. Oh, this is where the game ends, clearly. Trapped in a room full of rocks. Oh, no, maybe. Almost, no. That rock got itself jammed in there real nice, didn't it? I was hoping to pick it up and chuck it. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. That took a bit more finagling than necessary, but it really adds to the immersion. For a second I thought I was legitimately going to end up trapped in here. Well, I have the perfect, like, protection in here if anything came that way, and I just busted up my protection. Let me out. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Malwarebytes just popped up a thing, and I was afraid it was going to show up on the stream, but it didn't. Well, it's not a stream, it's a recording, actually. Still a good thing. All signs say no. Holy mackerel, dripping meat. All signs say not to touch the door. Figured maybe it was a hallucination. Yeah, just gonna say there's a lot of, like, what appears to be body parts in this room.
What's happening? Oh, it feels
That's
like
right.
my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Game lost focus for a second and froze. My apologies. Also, ow. I think he mixed acid with the wine to some very torturous results. It's like really not okay. I mean, really creative, but eesh. That sounds like a whale. There are not whales in the walls. Wall whales. Okay, that does sound pretty funny. Wall whales. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gaelic. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order would want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. Guess that's where the gatherers come in. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen nor heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us down here, and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak, and I fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin being pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer write, probably. That's not good. I hear footsteps again. Aqua Regia. We appear to be gathering the ingredients for that stuff. So as we're in a nice dead-end room, and it's at the 15-minute mark, I am going to call this one. It's going well so far. See you next